Okay, just I'm doing a quick video of up underneath the car here. Alright, so all the red wires that were coming up into the engine compartment are all married to this one big solid red wire coming from the battery. Also, I noticed the ground for the battery, which is this black wire, is coming all the way up to the transmission, one of the engine transmission bolts. It's grounding it to that spot. And I don't see it. So here again, no, there it is. It says it's sufficient ground on the transmission. It's right there. So I don't know why we would need an extra ground. Unless you're just finding a good ground for the battery. But you should have came close to this, which is, that would have been a better grounding point. Other than that, it's got a nice sway bar on here. It's older. The bushing's worn out here, but this is a nice little item. You got all the brake drain plugs in place on the drums, which are nice, keeps water out of them. The half shafts are original. I mean, these things probably never been off. And in this one here, the boot's torn. So these half shafts are gonna have to get serviced before too long. These are about the same condition. Very old, probably original. It's got brand new shocks on it. They're not anything spectacular, but they are recent. The engine's a Mofoco engine. Got Mofoco heads. It's got a bolt-on valve covers. I found this drain tube loose. We'll make sure that gets tight on there. That's the vent tube for the breather box. It's got one of these cherry bomb type exhausts. I don't really like them, but they got pretty good flow. It's got J tubes on it. It's using heater box 10. You will lose a little heat from this, or a little airflow direction, because of the gap there between the J pipe and the heater box 10. But better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. Oil drain plate looks good, nice and dry. Looks like it's got a blue seal in there, maybe a silicone seal. That's good. Engine looks pretty decent underneath here. It's got floor pans, got new floor pans in it. Although, there's a couple cuts and stuff, weird cuts, and it's like they've sealed it a certain way. Not the best way to put floor pans in. I still see old floor pans sitting there and new floor pan on top of it. They didn't take the old floor pan completely away from the tunnel, but everyone does it a certain way. It's got new hardware holding it in to the body. Up top here where the battery used to be, needs to be treated and coated, otherwise it's just all gonna rust. It's all bare metal, and that needs to be really taken, cleaned up, neutralized with some rust treatment, painted, and then undercoated to save it. There's some fiberglass in the back rockers. This is all really bad shape right here. Not the best repair work. That's kind of chippy there. I don't know what's going on with that. And similar to this side, not as, still that's That's decay. Karmann Ghias are prone to having a lot of decay. But overall, it doesn't look too bad on here. A little bit of wetness on the transmission. Just means it's got fluid in it. I wouldn't worry too much about that. It's got a little bit of sediment in the fuel filter. What we'll do is we'll replace that fuel filter. Make sure it's got a nice clean one. Looks like that one's been in there for a little bit. It's got a little color change to it, so it's not fresh. But we'll put a fresh fuel filter on there in preparation for the tuning of the engine. Alright, that's it.